I'm going to talk about the first prompt, which is in this underworld that hides the darker side of sexual liberation and alcohol use. Few can confess the reality of their own confusion and pain. To do so would almost seem to admit personal failure at a game that nearly everyone else appears, especially in TV shows and movies, to be playing with success. I personally feel that this has some truth to it, but I also feel that for me personally it's not as strong as an opinion as like some others would feel about it, I suppose, but I just feel that personally, especially personally, that there are, for me, like, sex and alcohol use should be something that comes with time. For, like, I don't think I'm losing anything by waiting until I'm married to have sex. I personally think I'm winning, especially being closer to God and being able to promote that. That's what God wants, and that's what He designed us for, is sex after marriage. And then also alcohol use. I'm not, I don't know, my mom's let me have sips of things here and there. Nothing, like, real heavy, though. And I've just never liked it. So I guess I don't understand why people just go out and drink or, like, buy all this alcohol. And I just don't get it. And I'm like, it doesn't taste good. So there must be something else to it that I don't know. But to the second part of the quote, I think to do so would almost to be admit failing if you admit confusion or pain. And I guess in today's society that a lot of people feel that way, because if you look at a magazine or if you look at a TV show or a movie or something, that it's always going to be, there's a lot of sex, there's a lot of alcohol, and it's always good. And that may cause, like, some people who's not living that life, not living the Jersey Shore everyday kind of activity, feel like they're not doing life right. And I don't agree with that, but I know it happens, which is very sad. And I also know that a lot of things will just not make sense to people. Like, oh, why can't I be that thin for some girls? Or some guys would be like, oh, why can't I be that muscular? And then they might take that and say that that's why they're not getting as much sex as society wants, I guess is the right terms. But also to know that it's just, oh, because I don't look this way or because I'm not like this, I'm not society's perfect image. And I feel that that's such a twisted mentality, but I know that it happens. I know that it does exist. I have friends that think that way, and it's very sad for me to see them like that, because that just means that, no matter what you do to try and talk them into it, they've already got this image that they're trying to reach and they can't get a hold of because society has told them that they need to do this. They need to act like this. They need to look like this. And then all of a sudden, they're so far and there's no turning back for them, no matter how much you try and help them out. And once again, personally, I don't feel like I'm in that boat just because I'm like, yeah, I'm going to wait till marriage because God wants me to. And that's what I want to do. And once again, the alcohol thing, I'm just like, it tastes bad. I don't want to participate in that. Plus, I was talking to Claire the other day, and she was like, I had a little bit of one drink, but I don't want to get intoxicated. Like, that's just stupid. And I'm like, I totally agree. Even if you have a drink occasionally, if you're of age, I feel there's no need to get intoxicated ever, because that just totally limits your thinking power, and then you just make all kinds of bad decisions.